conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Houston Cougars. Kick this away to start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Houston Cougars offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Because this offense features a receiver that certainly hurt opponents. So how do you think they're going to defend him? Do they single cover him or give him extra attention?
Well, Chris, I really think it's going to depend on how the corners are playing for this defense. Because if you leave him one-on-one, he's got the skill set to make you pay for that. And this quarterback does a really good job of locating him, especially on those third down situations.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. So an early season test for both teams, the top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this week.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Makes a quick grab. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Well, to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to
nowhere to go here, and the ball is not loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game, and here early they pick up some big yards.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Houston will have the first down.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught, he's wide open, look out. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The Gators are going to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Gators. A strong game by this quarterback. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. Adjustments and stop them this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Pass is broken up, and a turnover on downs. What a stop. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Montgomery. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. 2nd down after that completion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. By the receiver. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. He's got it near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And the Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They're going to run it here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They'll try to punch it in again. 3rd and goal at the 1. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
This gives you an idea of the versatility of this offense, Chris. 3rd down and goal from the 1-yard line. A lot of people would think they're going to run the football, but instead they trust the quarterback to make a good decision, great execution, and an easy touchdown for the offense.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And that catch is hauled in.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He's got it in the open. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That pass is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the 1st half.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Gators.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Had the big play to start the drive, but now, the two incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Gators line it up with 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Graham behind the line. It's Edwards. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I'd like to call here 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Gators offense retakes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Quick throw complete to the tight end. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size.
It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense sets the formation. It's and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure deflected his throw that time. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Makes the grab. It's Barber. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Hold. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. First down here for this offense. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, what a grab! He's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner will be brought down. So the Cougars offense has back out onto the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating.
Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 4th down from the 15. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. Critical mistake by the defense sets up a 1st and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
A productive drive in the making. A 1st down at their own 42. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush gets home.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
2nd down now after the sack. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Gators.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in...
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Looks like Houston will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset, and they're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Florida, 55. Houston, 14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.